Hi guys. I know I haven't really played Evil Nun 1, but Evil Nun Evil Nun 2 is like the origins of Evil Nun. So we're gonna do Evil Nun 2. Oh god. Good god. Oh, skip. Miracle recipe. Oh my god. Okay. Oh god. It'll be in the like whatever it's called, the book of recipes. Two potatoes. Let's do the 2 potatoes now. Maybe it's in the greenhouse. So we'll look there. But of course Wait, I think I saw something. We'll do some other stuff. We'll get other fruits and stuff for now. Because I'm pretty sure she's there.
Soon established a database of these impressions and did a detailed study of how their
We'll go there.
somebody wears a pair of shoes, put Kennedy on a piece of shoes that would put the sweat.
It was one. One carrot.
The images were overlaid for comparison. There was no dissimilarity between the impression that Jerry would make and the form so they would form a conclusion that Tom Jerry was the likely wearer of the fallen woman. To law enforcement, this was very arrives the room. Janet went back outside to smoke a cigarette. By tragic coincidence, Janet ran into Thomas J. Berry, a man with a history of sexual violence. He was also high on drugs. Prosecutors believe he used a knife to force Janet to have sex.
What? Well, it's not that bad of an ad, so might as well just there. Bing bong, bing bong, bong, bang boom bong. What? I didn't even want to do that. I didn't know what that even meant, so for Christ's sake. I don't think they should be in the classrooms anymore, right? Should have probably left by now. Yeah. I don't think I hear that. Okay, there's the canteen. Okay, that should lure them there. Now, go into the garden. The wicked garden. There's the wire cutters. It's 1 carrot. One carrot. Why is the carrot so loud? What did you make the carrot out of? Cement? Oh, shit. Kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. I am scared. This is like the least scary. All the nun games.
Up next, a college co-ed vanishes.
I got the potatoes in. And
You're a young female walking around campus. I have a night class, so usually when I get out of school, I walk home. And it's just really scary to think about that it happens here.
Missing posters were put all over campus and the surrounding community. Days went by, but there was still no sign of Alameda.
I'll try to do everything I can. I mean, I know she'd be doing the same thing for me.
As the search entered its second week, investigators got a potential break from a small town 700 miles away.
A police officer in Mississippi had heard about Alameda and her disappearance by the news media.
He told Illinois police about a body they found after a recent barn.
it's been like a minute now. Why hasn't she left? She's just camping there.
Killed Alameda and why?
Obama Day?
Students and faculty of Illinois State University gathered on campus to remember Alameda.
Kitty cat.
She wanted everyone to do their best, including myself.
Her family was understandably frustrated, not knowing who was responsible or why.
When you think of Olamide, remember the young beautiful woman who had a hunger for knowledge, intelligent, and who wanted to help others.
At the autopsy, the medical examiner concluded that Olamide's death occurred long before the fire started.
The cause of death, in the medical examiner's opinion, was exsanguination, which means loss of blood due to penetrating injury.
Investigators began their search for the killer by looking into Olamide's friends, associates, any possible enemies, and certainly anyone who had ties to Mississippi. On the night Olamide disappeared, friends said she had a date planned with a new boyfriend.
We talked about how she was excited about going out on a date with a gentleman named Batiste.
Partiste was 25-year-old Partiste Harvester, a criminal justice major at the university. When interviewed by police, Partiste claimed Olamide canceled their date at the last minute.
Sometime around 10 p.m. Yes, gave her a call. Yes. Where were you when you called? That time she told you.
She has to have left. Maybe I just didn't see it. I'm scared to get out, but I kinda have to. Oh. Crap.
Something else happened on the day she disappeared. Olamide told friends about an incident that happened while she was taking a shower in the afternoon. One of Olamide's former roommates, Ashley Todd Martin, had entered Olamide's apartment uninvited through the unlocked front door.
This apparently angered Olamide. Ashley's attitude was while you're taking a shower.
Olamide and Ashley had recently decided to live separately.
Olamide didn't want to be around this girl anymore. According to Olamide's close friends from home, this girl seemed to be a bad influence on Olamide, and they were concerned about Olamide's relationship with this girl. It hurt them to have a couple of fights sometimes. I'd be on the phone and they'd fight. fighting with each other, and it just wasn't normal. It wasn't nowadays.
Ashley Todd Martin vehemently denied any involvement in Olamade's disappearance. But police thought her constant appearances on television newscasts to discuss Olamide were suspicious.
Obama Day? Why is her name Obama Day? Mom.
About Ashley than about Olamide.
There were no signs of police entry into Olamade's apartment. Under the assumption he was acquainted with her killer. An informant called police suggesting
A PP.
neighbor might have been responsible.
We were contacted by a woman who seemed to have Olamade's disappearance. This woman was concerned that
Jesus, what is the carrot made out of? Steel?
Maurice Wallace. He lived in a building about 100 yards from Olamade's apartment. Though not a college student, Wallace had been living on or near campus for years. Many students remembered him, and not fondly.
He would invite himself to parties. People described him as kind of creepy and strange. Women.
A background check revealed Maurice Wallace had served 4 months in jail before Olamade's murder.
Maurice Wallace had assaulted and battered.
I don't know what a basil leaf looks like.
Was a situation where he didn't know the victim prior to the assault, and it was another example of his unpredictability and
It's all gummy.
After he was released, Wallace had trouble finding work, and he told a former girlfriend he was planning to commit violence.
he said some very disturbing things.
I
He was
don't
gonna
know
make a name for
what
himself
a basil leaf looks like, so I don't know.
by going out and killing someone.
Wallace also expressed his opinions on the day when
He did not have a vehicle. The fact that Olamade's vehicle was missing, it pointed towards Wallace.
nationwide alerts were issued for Wallace and Olamade's car. Police say this yesterday reason to believe that these involved had knowledge that the people about that there could be other individuals. They're very well predicted. So we're still looking at all of these together yet. Wallace's credit card activity showed he purchased gasoline in Mississippi after Olamade's death. The gas station was near the farm where Olamade's body was discovered. Unfortunately, there were no videos of the investigators discovered Wallace did have a connection to Mississippi.
Wallace had some connection to Mississippi in that he had some relatives that were there.
While investigators searched for Wallace, they also had to search for forensic evidence, and they were having much luck in Olamade's apartment.
It's a common misconception that there are hundreds of fingerprints left at every crime scene. And a lot of times, the only
But there were no visible bloodstains on the light switch by the door.
That whole area was run into laboratory. They cut out the wall, and took the light switch and brought all of that.
Analysts viewed the switch plate with oblique angled lighting.
Why am I
Types of light sources.
just,
The side, the front, and do a lot of
for the love of God?
on the surface to see if we can see anything on the surface itself.
And that's where they found a single high-quality fingerprint, and it looked like it was in plasma.
Not all white, red, or brownish like you would think. There other components in the blood that are clear. The plasma is a clear substance, and it tends to separate out from the red part of the blood.
DNA testing showed the blood was Olamides, which meant the print probably belonged to whoever harmed her.
That was key. There's not a whole lot of innocent explanation for that. It's like finding a print of her blood on a murder.
It's like finding
But where
Nemo.
was Maurice Wallace?
That can't be right. Run it again. Can't be right. I was gonna pay it all the time.
Tired of making excuses for your gambling issues?
I found the. I made the turd. I made a turd, Mom. Why is it? It really is a turd. No way, it's a turd. Obama Day. Forensic Files. Stay tuned. Oh. Put holy water in it. Holy water. Then what am I supposed to carry the holy water with then?
He discovered a fingerprint on the light switch in Olamide Adeoye's apartment. The print didn't match Olamide's former roommate Ashley Thomas Regency. He then snapped. He grabbed Olamide's getting blood on his jeans. He wrapped her body in a blanket and put Olamide's body in the trunk of her car. He tried to clean the bloodstains with detergent found in his apartment. But as he turned off the light, he left his fingerprint on the switch plate in plasma and left his bloody thumbprint on the rearview mirror. Then drove to Mississippi to burn her body. Put Olamide's body inside, then set it on fire. The entire barn burned to the ground. Forensic paleontology identified her remains, although Wallace probably thought no one in Mississippi would connect this fire to a girl's disappearance in Illinois. Olamide's friends and family say the outstanding work of the investigators and scientists marked the end of a long, difficult struggle.
She was a great person, and she was always loving and open, and as much as that's a great quality, it can also be somewhat of a downfall, because the world can be very ugly, and you don't know who is out there.
In December of 2005, Maurice Wallace was charged with first-degree murder. His aberrant behavior didn't end with his arrest.
Maurice Wallace was very combative during
occasion, he spit on the floor as he entered the courtroom, talking when he was not supposed to be talking, interrupting the judge.
Because of the evidence against him, Wallace pled guilty and was sentenced to life.
Oh crap. I really had to go at this time, huh?
Through his personal effects, family members identified the remains as those of Clay Daniels.
Go here to try to find the matchbox.
Clay Daniels, an unemployed automobile mechanic, was just 24 years old. Surprisingly, everyone was sorry he was Others expressed the same sentiments as she. Clay was not a model citizen. He had recently been convicted for the sexual assault of a 7-year-old cousin. identified his burned remains by some of his personal items found in the car. There was very little that remained from the fire.
There's only 14 pounds of body mass that was remaining. No head, no hand, and fingerprint.
But the medical examiner wanted to be sure, so he extracted the bone marrow from Craig Daniel's hip bone, hoping that enough of his mitochondria survived the fire for DNA testing. Since mitochondrial DNA is passed maternally, scientists would try to compare it to the mitochondrial DNA profile of Craig's mother, Lori. But testing would take up to 6 months.
It's not like on CSI on TV at all, so it doesn't happen within the span of an hour.
In the meantime, investigators noticed some inconsistencies at the accident scene. The lack of skid marks on the road indicated that Clay took no corrective action before the crash. The speed limit was 60 miles per hour. The car was already moving when it went down the embankment.
There was no momentum off the cliff. It flipped, just pushed it off. Or just go off the cliff and so it was all rocks and trees all the way down where the street
Was intact. This raised questions about the source of the fire.
My instincts told me that this was not an accident, that somebody was killed. And I stayed with that feeling. That's why I told the sergeant that I was going to the experts.
Is this a story about bosom buddy?
Have I heard something?
Scene investigators gathered
Are you on crack?
Molly insisted she knew nothing about Clay faking his own death until he one day about a month after the fire and told her what he had done.
Tried to portray it as called her out of the blue about a month later and said, "Hey baby, I'm alive." I find that very weird. What did they have to do? He asked him a lot of questions and I didn't
Clay admitted it was he who was sleeping in the closet. Clay was more than happy to talk to his fellow inmates.
Clay told his cellmate that he had actually dug up a corpse from a graveyard, and that's what they had put in the car and set it on fire.
Investigators searched Pebble Mound Cemetery, the one closest to the site of the car fire. They knew from experience that criminals don't like to travel far with a corpse in the car. Sure enough, they found a grave close to the front gate. It looked as if it had been tampered with.
I could tell that the grave was disturbed by the crevices in the hole that was left. The marker had been moved. The flowers had been moved. And I knew by looking at the other grave sites that that was not normal.
The headstone bore the name Charlotte Davis. She died 6 months before the car crash at the age of one. Their suspicions were confirmed when they exhumed Charlotte's casket and discovered it was empty. Investigators now wanted to know whether Molly Daniels was involved, and if so, they needed evidence to prove it.
That's when Mr. Pibbs just getting started. Mr. Pibbs takes you up, not a question.
Repairs are expensive.
So confession.
This proved that Molly not only knew about Clay's plans, but was actively involved. Police obtained a search warrant
Dog.
This child is not useful for the ritual. He doesn't have enough vitality.
No. I'm alive. No. Get me out of here.